Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
It's actually tough to do. The mid matchup is going to go pretty well for Liquid. They got the Lina against Leshrac matchup.
Let the Liquid side get that for free when you have this double ranged lane. You are willing to take those trades. And ultimately what ends up happening is that Zai has a grand total of 2 CS to the 10 of Sniper with a good head start here. Monet getting in behind there and
the
pressuring him.
rebound. Dispose is available this time. Shrapnel comes out to do some residual damage. Monet taking the brunt of it though. Do they have enough to get first blood in this game? Boxy continuing on, and there it is. Boxy with the first blood as Sniper goes bye-bye. Scary times for Aster. I mean, at that point, what does Monet do? Where can you go as a sniper? We're going to see another rebound, this time onto Siamese Cat for the Crystal Maiden. Looks like that's going to be another death in this lane for Aster, as Boxy and Zai kind of punishing. Seen so many times with the Marcies in this tournament. Insania in the top lane, though, getting chased. Looks like he'll live as Matu trading some right clicks with XXS.
Will not be able to find the angle here. Bobaka obviously charging from base. Oh, Boxy gets the jump.
Trying to turn this around onto Monet as Zai is going to be able to get the Insatiable Hunger off as well, and Monet's in a lot of trouble with the Frostbite, dealing a lot of damage to Zai in the meantime, as Boxy looking for another kill for himself onto Monet. That is the second just for him.
The CS in the lane. Zai currently sitting on 1-0 and 2 in terms of KDA, so...
The charge coming from the other side from Bobaka, but Boxy is ready for this, but the Split Earth is there with the Pulse Nova. Mickey taking tons of damage, does get off a good LSA, but it does not save him in the end, as Boxy getting run down now by Ori's Pulse Nova. Double kill for him.
First of all, you get a lot of tower damage in here, but the death stings that much more for the Lina losing effectively a full wave.
Getting low, and Boboka's charge will finish the job, as Aster now all over the map, as we kind of expected with the draft.
Minute 8, which is very good news for Aster. Zai.
He wants to go on Monet, but he's going to get Frostbite and charge. Already at half HP, and Monet can just right-click from afar as the charge connects, and one more right-click should do it, although Siamese Cat nets himself the kill with another Frostbite.
It's here on level 6, whether you take that route at all, or if you focus on maxing out headshot. All right, Boxy with the jump.
And that is enough burst damage, but Boca
is going to show here.
Radiant's bottom tower.
While Mickey is getting charged, so now there's TPs coming into the mid lane. Can get the LSA off. Oh, uses the horsey and gives himself enough distance to get away. But in the meantime, they're going to find Boxy instead, who was trying to help out Mickey, but wasn't really needed in the end. Although, that he's in the area
wasted
here.
though.
Pops. Oh, Crystal Nova just off. Actually, it did connect, and now they have the vision. There's the charge from Boboka. In comes XXS as well. And that is a big kill onto Zai. It took some time, but it worked out. And now XXS can just go back to where he came from.
Disposal, then situations can suddenly look quite promising. Boboka with the charge. No rune here.
Boxy is here. Nice pit of malice, though, but the dispose keeps XXS at bay. Already at half HP, and in comes the Lich as well. But look, 4 members of Aster are continuing on here as Insania gets off his Chain Frost. Looks like he will drop in the end as Matu has finally come to play, but the Laguna Blade on top of the Rupture is enough to find themselves a kill. Now the focus is onto Boboka, but the Sniper's going to get the brunt of the damage as Boxy gets the stun off, and Boboka will be next. Big turnaround here for Liquid. Great transition from Matu.
Involved. Boxy will get charged.
Charged in the top lane next to the tier 2, but the Frost Shield comes out again. Chain Frost not really bouncing, but finally does off of the creeps, and that is going to cause Ori to drop. But Boca gets disposed, TP canceled, second kill for Liquid.
Is very ready to fight. Liquid actually hitting a strong timing here, and this smoke could bear fruit.
The horsey is there, he gets stunned and brought down. Huge kill for Liquid, but XXS has come to play with his ult. Gets off the nice Pit of Malice and Firestorm. Insania looks to be the sacrifice at the very least, but Mickey and Matu want to continue to fight potentially. They're going to try to focus onto the Crystal Maiden, and a nice stun from Boxy on the 2 heroes with Mickey's LSA to follow. 4 dead for Aster, and Liquid, I mean, they got the big kill to start and matchup overall, and they got to see Tundra beat Aster as well. Potentially that's what we're seeing here right now, but standing onto the high ground, he is so tanky at half HP, but he will be the sacrifice. As it looks like it's going to be a trade for the position 5s. Nice freezing field coming out, but it only delays the inevitable.
Oh, they ruptured Lesh.
Yep, he gets his Bloodstone off just in time as Matu pops a BKB, but the Lesh is dead. Laguna Blade into the grave, and Baboka getting chased, but a nice Pit of Malice keeping Boxy and company in this area. But the Dispose comes out on Baboka, but he does have the status resistance. And gets the charge off. That right click is coming for him. Is that enough? It doesn't look like it. He shall live.
I definitely had him expected dead there, but he gets out of there. Still, the big kill for Liquid is the Lesh. They keep finding him every fight. Zai, okay.
Yep, he's here all alone. Insania,
My
the
God!
outstarts, but the Assassinate is coming, and that's not going to help you there.
So Monet activate the take aim for the guaranteed headshots, which, by the way, are only level 2 on Monet currently, so his damage will ramp up significantly when he levels up to 13, 14.
Oh, Matu getting charged, and there's a Fiend's Gate here as well. He pops the BKB, but still gets stunned. That is 4 members of Aster, and that is a nice pickup for them. Very nice team play, and now, I mean, the Fiend's Gate is so cool, but Mickey in the area, he's in Viz right now. Oh, the Assay does not connect, but they still get the stun. Laguna Blade to follow, but the Bloodstone healing up a decent amount. The BKB pop by Mickey, and that is enough to take out Ori again.
Maybe they are going to try, actually. XXS?
It is a pit.
Oh, they know there's no BKB, so
yeah,
maybe.
He gets the charge off successfully inside the Pit of Malice. Mickey trying to help him out, but looks like the Chain Frost finally comes out. It's only going to connect a couple times, but Mickey looks to be mega dead, and Zai and company have to get the hell out of here. Sani is successful, but Zai inside the Pit of Malice charged up, and it looks like he's going to be brought down as well. So Aster successfully defend a tier 2 tower.
And that's huge for Aster.
Yeah, we have a rupture onto XXS, but the rest of his teammates coming. A nice charge onto 2, but the Blood Right does connect. Silence that Space Cow.
Oh,
but
my
Boxy just
God.
getting right click from afar. And Matu, despite having the BKB, does have the move speed to get away. And no range for the Assassinate, or no vision for the Assassinate.
Well, they don't know the exact timing either. Every spider is getting killed outside the pit.
Yep. Looks like Monet will get the Aegis.
The story will be very, very different. Ori is going to walk straight into
Oh,
Matu.
Laguna Blade, but no LSA connection, but they still find the Crystal Maiden nonetheless. The right clicks are way too much. BKB already popped by Matu as they find the kill onto Ori.
For map control.
Woke up, but they see Boxy. They're going to start charging him next to Liquid's outpost, technically in control of Aster right now. The charge is there, but the Frost is going to keep him healthy for the time being. Ori, though, and Baboka end up taking him out with the help of Monet. Just like that, it's a 5v4, but BKB already popped by XXS as they find Zai in the trees, but the charge onto Matu. See who they try to focus here. Firestorm doing a lot of percentage-based damage. Lich ult coming out, but it's only going to bounce once as Zai just gets cleaned up. Double kill for Monet as the Fiend Gate's back to the fountain. They can just refresh and rejoin this fight as Insania looks to be next. 3 dead for Liquid.
Yeah.
68% for Aster. Would you feel that? Watching this right now.
kind
The
of do.
Rupture
Oh.
onto Ori, gets disposed. Ori at half HP, he's gonna get bashed out to Matu, trying to right click his way. Bloodstone's not gonna be enough. A 1-for-1, but it's a support for a mid. And Liquid trying to reset. Now that Boxy is on relatively low HP, disposed onto Matu with the rebound movement speed buff as well. They're able to reset completely.
They have the outpost too.
Yeah.
So the connection point is there.
Ooh. Monet double damage as well. Mickey
that's a good
inside
charge.
the Pit of Malice gets forced staff to safety, but they're gonna find a Space Cow first. Laguna Blade onto XXS. A nice Chain Frost bouncing as XXS still has the BKB activated. Siamese Cat looks to be next on the list, but double buybacks now from Aster, and they can reconnect relatively quickly. Especially wants to put a Fiend's Gate there. Still 5v5, but that is several buybacks from Aster. But like you said, the BKB is very important for Liquid. The charge on to Mickey, but the Frost Shield's going to get a lot of his physical damage. Boxy's going to be dead, trying to help his teammate, and Mickey pops the BKB, trying to get the dieback onto Ori. He's at half HP, but the Bloodstone healing up to a high degree, but it's not going to be enough. Ori diebacks at Monet, stuck in someone. He's just stuck there, trying to right-click his way out of this, getting some lifesteal now, but Zai, is he be able to take him out in the end? It's going to be close. Monet is still lifestealing, despite just standing still for the last 30 seconds. Matu has already died, and now Baboka trying to chase the Lich, but there's the rebound. Mickey gets instantly stunned, disposed back, they kill Monet. Finally, he buys back into the game, though, and now the Unleashed going to town on XXS has bought back himself as well. Looks like Broodmother is next here, though, and now this has turned into a 3 versus 2, technically in favor of Aster, but Baboka dies. That's another dieback for him. Boxy Boxy TPing away. He is successful. 6K lead for Liquid. They want to go. They have the rebound available. Roche is relatively low. The project is there, but a nice pin analyst. Gonna rip that. Oh, Boxy gets that pick. He pulls up. Who gets through Roche is the question. Nobody wants to kill it. And finally, Monet. He smashes the Aegis. So technically, Liquid gets the kill. Time. As Liquid just don't have the damage right now, but Zai, he gets charged in on, into the Nether Strike and into the right clicks of Monet. And now with the assault onto XXS, he's just gonna add insult to injury, and this push will be even faster for Aster. No pun, I mean, that was a rhyme.
Aegis expiring just now. Aster will place XXS to cover the high ground. Boxy just goes in.
They know they get the bash up, and Monet is right clicking from afar. Mickey pops the BKB, gets a Laguna Blade, and now they jump on top of Monet and kill him immediately. No buyback for him, and Baboka now stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's a second, make it 3 for Mickey. What a fight, what an initiation with no vision, I'm pretty sure.
And pops his ult and BKB finds a target, the fight breaks out, and Monet tries to come in and help, but they just destroyed him with Arcelina. He didn't even get to play the fight. Probably felt relatively confident with his Butterfly that he had something to stand his ground with, but just not the case. Liquid, are they actually just going to go for it?
They're going to try to go for throne. They know that Sniper's not back for 60 seconds. Tier 4 is already at half HP. They're going to be able to take it out pretty swiftly. Can Aster actually defend this in a 3v5 situation? Finally, a fortification is popped. They won't have one for the rest of the game in all likelihood if they continue down this mid lane. Unleashes pop for Boxy, just priming and ready to go. One tier 4 down. Will Liquid continue on here? 33 seconds on Monet. Crimson Guard to try to mitigate a little bit of damage here, but there's the initiation on XXS. They get the Rupture on it. They force staff him as well, but he's going to live inside the fountain. But the tier 4 goes down as well. And now on to the Ancient. Ori pops a BKB and Bloodstone, but the focus is now on to the Ancient for Liquid. All they have to do is right-click, then they'll get game 1. Charge in from Baboka. Pretty big, but make it continue to right-click with the data. That's going to be enough. Liquid take game 1. Unbelievable. I don't know how this team continues to give everybody heart attacks around the world, but I'm close to that right now, syndereN.
Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
Draft is
I like Liquid's draft as well.
damn good at this morphing last pick.
285 move speed, so you can never outrange the Pudge.
Yeah.
Even if you Vortex, the slow isn't enough, slow yourself, so it's kind of a balancing lane where Pudge needs to gauge whether he can go for a kill or not. And if he can, and lands a hook, he probably just gets it. Oh boy, insane.
Yeah, dispose, and first blood this time goes to Aster. Shocking.
Yeah, and there's that trade-off. Ori's going for it.
The rod, we got a TP coming in, but Boxy is a little too late. Gets the ice shards off.
He's level 1
Water Rune
though.
is popped by Ori, and it looks like he's fine. Count that there's a Marcy on your team that has not even bothered to help out in mid lane because they don't need to, because he's winning that. And now they're going to go on top of Insania again as Matu trying to deal some damage to Baboka, but it looks like Insania will be the death for Liquid again. 0-2 thus far.
Insanely strong matchup. You're gonna hit level 3 now as well. Ori will. The water.
Zai, they're gonna go on top of Monet here. Looks like they'll find the kill first before Zai ends up being the trade. They're taking a lot of damage here. So he has 10 wand charges right now.
It is power rune time though.
Yeah,
Gets 6, and he's gonna go for it right away.
Immediately, here comes the snowball to try to cancel, but the damage is already done on Mickey. Another TP to come out from Insania. Mickey dies first though, as Baboka is the one technically getting credit for that one. Zai in the meantime has to TP back to Fountain in the top lane.
Yeah, so the trade-off here is it's a 1-for-1 kill, but Liquid have to bring 2 supports mid to get the trade, and obviously that leaves their side lanes exposed, and Aster identify that and immediately take advantage of that top.
This is like super old school.
Pretty old school. It's not a build we see as commonly right now.
Insania is eventually, surely Crystal Maiden doesn't run away from somebody. Surely he is dead. They want Ori to try to get these Flesh Heap stacks. The hook connects, and Ori gets another Flesh Heap stack to his name, which is now at 3. But yeah.
That might be the longest that Maiden has escaped from a gank ever.
That was like, I thought it was slow motion at first.
Yeah.
Big zip in with a connection from Boxy. They're focusing on Baboka. They get him. They get a little bit low on mana as Ori is now TP'd in for a connection of their own, faking the hook. Not going to go for it.
Matu with a quick wave form.
They just go for the tier 1 tower on top of the Omni Knight potentially. Gets off the Heavenly Grace, but Boxy, he's the one kind of isolated right now. The snowball is going to buy him a little bit of time, but he's just going to get right-clicked by Monet.
Just not possible.
Oh, we got Ori. He's going to get the Dismember off, but that's against another punch named Matu. Trying to get off a little bit of damage here, but he's going to get Ice Path inside the Macro Pyre. Hook back into the fray, and down goes Matu. Zip back in, but now the Heavenly Grace comes out as Mickey has to walk away in shame. Aster here in numbers. Not sure if they see Insania, but
yeah, he's got no resources left.
He's a pig.
Oh, this is one way Maiden can escape for a few seconds, but now she's
potential. Oh! Crystal Maiden jukes in slow motion, but XXS is here. And again, the longest chase of Insania's life, but he created a little bit of space.
There. If you're a Maiden, you take that. That feels pretty good, actually.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Splitter connects, and there's Matu coming in with the waveform. Monet's just going to get right-click down into Oblivion, but Ori is coming into the fray as well. He's going to get stunned right off the bat. This is the 3-2 versus 1 against this tanky Pudge. Splitter connects. This is going to be a huge kill for Liquid if they're able to grab him, and it looks like they will. A little bit late on a Heavenly Grace or Siamese Cat.
This hero, but I'm just looking for the reasoning for the Lincolns. If it's, is it Dismember? Is it Dispose?
Okay, but there's 3 members of Aster. He doesn't seem to give a crap about it. There goes the Guardian Angel, and Mickey's just going to get punished right off the bat. And Aster super happy with this exchange as Insania.
Item is going to be the Blink Dagger. So, well, they are going to go on him top here. Flesh Heap is
going to try for it. Ice Shard's blocking. Man, but he's gonna get Dismember instantly canceled thanks to the split earth from Zai, but this rot is decimating them as Zai forced the TP out, but the hook back in. Split earth is coming, he's faking it out. Doesn't do enough damage though, as Zai can just be walked down on. Ori with another stack of Flesh Heap, that's up to 7.
Yeah.
The hook connects, but the Insania trying to get away, but some good moves, not going to be enough though. Split Earth onto the Sniper is the rest of Liquid trying to get away in this bot lane. Shrapnel slowing him to a crawl. Zai continuing to get headshot. Do they have the stun? They do. Ori with a double kill across the map. Now top lane, looks like Liquid want to try to get something out of this.
Mickey's out of mana.
He is. I don't know if he can get this kill. Has to TP out. Will live, but no kill for...
Just doesn't have enough in the tank to solo even the Jakiro.
XXS, that's who they want. Boxy has the Blink Dagger, Walrus Punch as well. But XXS gets off his BKB and Unleash, and now he wants to fight because Ori has come to play. Matu, nice save on the Boxy. It's going to cost them...
Terrible. Matu showing up with the Ags there. Definitely helping out against the Pudge.
The zip in, they're trying to take out the Omni Knight. The hook from Matu, that is enough for a kill, but the instant initiation from Ori, they delete Boxy from the map, so it's a 1-for-1 in this little mini engagement. The XXS, he's gonna get Split Earth with Matu just right-clicking him. Looks like that's gonna be enough with the Adaptive Strike as well. And Aster, she didn't get last game, so we'll definitely expedite the high ground offense.
Is under attack.
Top lane was being pressured a bit by Matu, actually forced out of fortification from Aster.
Boxy there.
But Ori, he wants to go in deep. Instant initiation, counter initiation from Liquid. Snowball connects the zip in by Mickey, pops the BKB as well. But he gets dismembered. He's gonna die inside the BKB. No! Zips away with just a sliver of HP. Now can go heal up in the fountain. Now that the BKBs are down on Aster, but the hook comes out from Ori. Zai gets off the Bloodstone, but it matters not. The rot is too.
And it's like nothing happened for Aster. The only thing that's really on cooldown here that matters is the Marcy BKB.
Oh, the Blink hook. Dismember, death for Insania. Aegis is down, but this is going to be a full set of racks.
Fire with Shrapnel plus attacks from Sniper.
Yeah,
we'll try though.
And they want to get the Omni immediately. Will they get him? He gets 4 sets of safety. There's the Guardian Angel just in time. And Mickey has to buy back after dying right off the bat, and Matu is dead as well. well. A terrible fight for Liquid as the BKBs have come out from Aster. Now they can just focus down Zai. Another death, another kill from Monet. Ultra kill overall. Ori wants another hook, he gets it! Mickey completely out of mana as Monet trying to finish the job, but able to zip away is Mickey again, but Boxy slow to a crawl and a rampage! Monet just sitting in the back while his fat friend does all the work. Jakiro actually
ice
cancels
shards, but Matu will still be scared off, and that is...
Aegis. Now they can just do the old sniper trick again. Get this tower kill. Biggest thing preventing them from getting into the high ground anyway, on top of the split earth, of course.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Linken's is popped now. Hook not connecting again from Ori, but there's the punch from Boxy into the hook from Matu. Already half HP on Monet, but again, he still has the Aegis, and Zai getting destroyed. My goodness, he melted. Reason Field comes out just for a split second, but it matters not. A second death for Liquid. Hook on it to Monet, but he gets a concussive grenade off again. And Liquid crumbling here in game number 2. Aster coming back with a vengeance, looking to get the mega creeps. Buyback comes out on Matu. As one last potential stand here from Liquid. Mickey not able to do too much. A nice ice path comes out into the dual brat. They find the Pudge finally, but how much is it going to cost them? Boxy ticking away ever so slowly. Matu, the last remaining member of Liquid after the buyback now. Turns into Pudge, or he's still Pudge in fact. Has the rot, just getting kited. Finally gets disposed back into the ice path, and he's actually staying alive thanks to the strength more. Has to reset back into the fountain. Boxy has to be careful. This will be a dieback for him. He's gonna tick away.
Matu had 6,000 health because he also had the strength from Pudge.
That is a very beefy boy. As the mega creeps now come out. Aster, massive advantage here. GG still not called. It's only a matter of time here as the last tier 4 will fall. Matu and Zai trying to get something up. Really want to kill Monet now that the Aegis is gone, but the ice path is there. Hurricane Pike on top, and that is going to be the death of Liquid in game number 2. So Aster, they come back really nicely to push this to 3 games.
Yeah, that's got to be really good for their confidence. You know, in that first game, the first game was really close. There were plenty of opportunities in that game where Aster could have maybe started getting a big advantage. They didn't manage to claim it. Liquid ended it in a swift move. This game,
Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
It's so hard.
Wow.
Okay, this is very special.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have to choose the winner now after seeing that.
yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Top lane, big damage onto Zai here.
He has the shield crash for that damage mitigation, but it's worn off now. Gets off the swashbuckle with the tag team combo as well, but it's not enough. Aster strikes first, and Monet is going to get help with this frostbite from Siamese Cat. Is it going to be enough for a double kill? Indeed.
Yeah, you love that.
Up top lane, got the multi-shot coming out. Siamese Cat's in a lot of trouble, though. He's going to get taken out finally here from the Liquid side. Zai will barely get away. Monet just continuing to get these, he's 16-5 right now versus the Night Stalker, which is Matu, of course, 23-3 in the opposite lane. So, position 1 CS, it's Liquid favored right now.
Time which is coming up that could lead to a chase. Oh, speaking of chase,
from Boxy, Monet, he's gonna get the multi-shot off, and they're just gonna turn this around onto Zai. Nice kill for Aster. Attempted TP out from Boxy, should be fine. Expecting here from early on. He has the phase boots, going for the armlet. He had the Helm of the Iron Will very early, so get to the armlet soon. Pulverize onto Insania, trample to follow. Soul Rip's not going to be nearly enough to heal him out of that. And top lane, again, the aggression coming out from Monet. The multi-shot has been owning. Boxy gets off the health salve. It's going to get canceled, but can he get out of this? He pops another one, it looks like. He's still going to live. And Zai.
Curve is way too hard, right? He has the lowest net worth in the game.
Oh, nice LSA. Pulverize came in, or Ori still had Pulverize available. Looks like this is going to be a kill, but the Laguna Blade comes out onto Ori. That is enough to turn this around as Liquid TP in space. Double kill from Matu. LSA connects onto the high ground. Ice Shards are there as well, and 3 kills in the name of Liquid.
Great. With this natural night still happening, he might go for the dive here onto Monet.
Going for it. Monet was slowed initially by 1 zombie, gets a nice multi-shot off. He's going to be stuck by the Ice Shards now. Swashbuckle from Zai to try to get some form of revenge. And Monet falls as Liquid finding tons of kills on the map now.
It's going to loosen their bot tower. XXS reason to buy Axe when the Naga is support.
That's true.
You'd rather get some hard-hitting single target.
Ori on Mickey. Snowball comes in from Boxy, but Mickey taking the brunt of the damage from these illusions. Gets off the Laguna Blade though. Man fight versus Ori, but looks like he's resigned to his death here. LSA not able to connect as Mickey drops to XXS in the end. Zai's rolling thunder. A ton here is the Ice Shards. Nicely done from him. But we can see the CM here as Matu able to get the 4 shot off.
Radiant are
A
scanning.
lot of damage coming out from Dark
We'll
Ascension.
get the Maiden, but that's Dark Ascension. I think he was hoping to get a bigger kill on the Primal Beast there, but Boxy's shard.
Zai's gonna get off the Rolling Thunder. It's only been an illusion to start. Baboka looking for the song, but he's getting controlled. Will they be able to keep him at bay? They do! And Mickey gets the Aegis. The roar applied to Zai, but it's really just a delay tactic, it feels like. Gets it snared on top of this, but Monet and company still want to fight, but he's gonna get Laguna bladed. Mickey pops the BKB, focusing on the CM, but now on the other side of the tree line. Taking the right clicks, looks like he's gonna be the first to fall in this engagement. But Pango died on the other side, and now they're gonna get the Night Stalker. Matu in a lot of trouble. The LSA's connecting. He's gonna get saved as a result. Ori's dead. Beautiful stun from Mickey. Centaur gets the stun on top of him now. And he's left to his own devices, completely surrounded. The Gust is there, multi-shot and the axes. So Aster, they get some kills in retribution. Liquid.
Look at Matu here. So first the Pulverize here comes out. No follow-up damage is available. He's frostbitten. Is going to toggle out of this one with Monet's shot midair and the charge.
Yeah.
We're back to live.
Fight. Hold the horses here, syndereN. Looks like Siamese Cats will be the first to fall, and now XXS is the one that's completely surrounded, so wrong territory for him. Matu gets credit for that one, and he is very close to a BKB.
That was a killing spree. So good to do this because of the no heroes on the map. I have the prediction that this play is coming. Liquid do have Dark Ascension though.
His smoke gets popped. He's gonna pop Dark Ascension, but he's the focus. He can get roared inside his BKB. He mitigates a ton of this damage. Now XXS is the one stuck basically on this cliff area. He's gonna get right click down quite easily. Nice kill to start things out for Liquid. Zai on the other side here, Laguna Blade's gonna find Siamese Cat, so just like that, it's 5v3. Now Mickey pops his BKB, Ori kind of a no man's land. His team still has Song available if they need to pop it, they will. Mickey, his BKB runs out, and the rest of Aster are gonna be able to walk away, it looks like.
Outstanding fight from Liquid.
Zai. Tower is gonna go down one way or another as the tombstone is placed. Overrise coming in from Ori, pretty much full duration here on Sania, but he is more than healthy enough to continue to fight as now Ori is stuck in no man's land. Laguna's Blade, down he goes as Zai going in with the Rolling Thunder, now applying all the pressure to XXS. He's gonna get disarmed for the time being. This is looking like 3 kills very easily for Liquid. Song was available, but still BKBs were up.
I think
he might still have to use it here.
It only just came up toward the end of that. They didn't have it to save Ori. I think he could have maybe BKB TP'd out, but I guess maybe Tusk was in range for a punch. But yeah,
at some point it's going to be pretty important for him. But into the Roach Pit, Liquid go. And yeah, Aster have an idea this is happening. They're going to smoke up. Is it going to be too late? No, it's at half HP right now. The Rolling Thunder coming in, mostly on illusions. He's going to get roared right off the bat. They're focusing on the pit now. No Song to come as Mickey gets the Aegis. Song a little bit late. Is there a shard on the ground? There is! Baboka steals the shard. Here comes the onslaught. Looks like the focus is on the Tusk to start this out. The Naga's gonna be the trade, so it's a 1-for-1. Matu wants to fight, but a big multi-shot coming from Monet, but a bigger BKB from Matu, and now they're gonna get triple kill from Mickey. Aster are dropping like flies. Ori has to BKB. Onslaught to safety. Looks like he's fine, but Liquid coming out on top again in this fight. Onto the high ground they go. Siamese Cat is completely isolated now. He gets destroyed. And Zai with a huge Rolling Thunder onto 2, forcing the BKB from Monet, as it looks like Baboka will be the sacrifice. So 2 quick kills for Liquid. Tombstone has been expended along with the Dark Ascension. Now the high ground they go. Both Supports for Aster have buyback. Here comes the pulverized BKB from Ori. Instant roar, but there's the Lotus Orb reapplying it. And now the BKB from Matu, able to walk away from the song relatively easily, but actually stuck inside here. He gets reeled in to the high ground. I never thought I'd see it. It proved nothing. It didn't even matter, syndereN. Wanna aggress, they're gonna find Insania, the instant pulverized gust to follow, but the Rolling Thunder is coming in. Insania is gonna live. Now the roar on top of Zai, they're right-clicking him very easily, but XXS is taking damage as well. So it's a 1-for-1 in terms of the position 3s, but they lose the Primal Beast as well. And no buyback here for Aster as they're left with 3 members.
10
Rush
seconds
will be
on
up in
Rush,
10.
and they do have Natural Night for 4 minutes, so Night Stalker is still very powerful despite not having Ascension. Matu can still do
nice
great
ice shards. Here comes the initiation. No, instant snowball actually ruins it for Ori, but he gets the pulverize off after the BKB, getting kind of to a high degree here, but LSA not going to connect as Matu. Continue the pressure as Zai gets off the Rolling Thunder, and Ori left to his own devices. 1 minute of no Primal Beast. XSS takes the Laguna Blade and takes another death to his name. 5 versus 3. They're gonna get the mate. I hope it's on Matu. For love of God, please.
It will probably be on Mickey.
Damn it.
It was on currently Zai. Okay, yeah, they want the extra best chance, I guess.
Actually, if this happens, 3 EU teams left at TI11. And we have Mickey. Oh, the Lincoln is already proc, but there's the instant Walrus Punch. Nicely done from Boxy. Huge Rolling Thunder. Down goes Primal Beast again. Baboka's song gives them a little bit of space, but he's getting controlled now. The Rolling Thunder continuing to proc, and he's dead as well. And now the focus is onto the Drow Ranger. No bash this time around, but Matu finds what he needs. Buyback down to the Drow. Snowball coming in. Walrus Punch to follow. How much do they want to dive here? Freezing Field gets canceled. CM has to buy back into the game. Ice Shards, not enough to keep them outside the fountain, so Liquid forcing themselves to go for the Mega Creeps. And Liquid looking extremely good. And we talked about the momentum from the last 5 days. It has definitely continued here today. And on to throw, and GG is called. Team Liquid move on. Aster eliminated from TI11.
Yeah, we had no idea what to expect out of this game. Some very different drafts. Baboka on Naga, we have Matu on Night Stalker. But the constant that has been working for Liquid so well